Dear all, today I am going to discuss TCS Nqt 2021 Quant paper. In this particular video, you are going to get 20 odd questions, which is really a good quality questions, which could be asked in TCS Nqt. So please go ahead with the video. First question. The first question I have picked from the TCS sample paper itself. I did a little bit of experiment with that question and a little bit of change in the question. The question is there is a lot of numbers, multiplication, division, subtraction, addition, everything is there. If you are going to do a calculation for these type of questions, then basically you are going to be in danger. If this type of question is going to be asked in any paper, there must be some trick. And here the trick is basically a cube minus b cube equals to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. When you will look at the question, you will find that this is in the form of a cube minus b cube upon a square plus ab plus b square. So it is looking like this particular formula. So a minus b equals to a cube minus b cube upon a square plus ab plus b square. This is almost same what it is same, right? So a minus b is our correct answer. What is our a? This. And what is our b? This. So the answer is 6 minus 6.43 minus 5.18, which equals to 1.25. So the correct answer is this. In the sample paper, basically, you will find the reverse of this, right? So the answer will be in that sample paper question, the answer is 1 upon 1.25, and there is a range for that. If you have registered yourself for TCS Nqt, you might have seen that question. Moving to the next question. This is a one of my favorite topic question and TCS favorite as well, because you'll find at least 2 to 3 questions from time and work, and this question is one of my favorite. Here the question says the number of days in which A and B together can finish a piece of work is 12 days less than the time taken by A alone and 27 days less than the time taken by B alone to finish the work. If A and B completed the work in 15 days with the help of C and got a total compensation of rupees 3000 for the work, then what is the share of C? Here there are two concepts are going to be used. The first concept is A plus B can finish the work in how many days? And there is a direct formula for that, and that is extra day of A into extra day of B. Extra day of A into extra day of B. Straight away you will get A plus B in how many days they can finish the work. So extra day is 12 for A and 27 for B. Root under of this. This is going to be 18. Now you got that A and B can finish the work in 18 days. For the wages, I always advise to calculate the wages on the basis of how much work has been done by the individuals, right? Here the A, B and C finishes the work in how many days? 15 days. So A and B work for 15 days. So A and B work how much? How much of work being done by A and B? 15 by 18. A and B can do 1 by 18 work in one day. In 15 days, they can work 15 by 18 work. So if they had work for 15 by 18 work, so they will get the money accordingly. So straight away multiply this with 3000. Now you will do the calculation and you will find it is 2500, 2500. So how much C got? Total amount is 3000 minus 2500. 3000 minus 2500, that equals to 500 bucks, and this is the answer. This is a classical question. You may get this type of question in the original paper. Moving to the next question. So here what we utilize? Two concepts, the extra days concept and the wages concept. Wages always being divided on the basis of the work done, not the number of days done by the different individuals. Moving to the third question. Third question says, and I took this question once again from the sample paper as it is, and why I took, because you may get, sometimes you may get a similar sort of question. The numbers are going to be different, rest everything is going to be same. So there are two individuals, A and B. A's capital exceeds B's by 20.55%. So let us take B's capital as 100, then A's capital is 120.55. Now we can proceed further with 100 and 120.55, but it will take some time for doing the calculation. So what I do, I am going to multiply it with 2. So I took B as a 200 and then it is going to be 241. 0.1 is going to be there, but I am dividing the 0.1. So 241 is A's capital and 200 is B's capital. Now say B invested the capital for 20% per annum, and that is compounded annually, means compound interest, right, for 3 years. And A invested on simple interest for 3 years. Now they are asking the rate of interest, the simple rate of interest of A. So B is going to be like 200 into 1 plus 20% is going to be 1 by 5 to the power n, means 3. That is the amount in compound interest. Here the amount is going to be 241 plus, now this is the principal amount plus the interest. So PRT by 100. So 241 into rate of interest we will have to find. T is 3 years and divided by 100. See, now you will have to do this calculation. What I observed that from the sample paper, that TCS is either going to ask a tricky question, otherwise they are going to ask a question where you have to do lots of calculation. Here you cannot get away from the calculation part. When you will do the calculation, you will get R equals to 14.5% approximately. So the correct answer is this. As you can understand that these type of question could be asked. See, TCS is giving you a lot of time for solving the question. So 26 questions in 40 minutes. I think that is fair enough for all the students to do some certain sort of calculation as well. Moving to the next question, that is fourth one. Fourth question says, what is the sum of all odd natural numbers from 11 to 31 both inclusive? See, you can use, a simple AP formula to solve this question, because they here the A is going to be 11 and the last digit is 31, and the difference is going to be 2, 11 then 13 then 15, so on and so forth. So you can apply the simple AP formula, but I will suggest you to go with the sum of odd natural numbers formula. And actually by that means you are going to learn this thing: 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus dot 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 plus 2n minus 1, that equals to n square. Number of odd numbers ka square. Straight away you will get this. This is the formula for sum of all odd natural numbers. Okay, so what you have to do is straight away 11 1 2, you have to add 1 plus dot 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 11, and then you have to add 1 plus dot 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 31, right? Here it is going to be 1 to 11, 1 3 5 7 9 11, 6 odd numbers, so 6 ka square. And here it is going to be say 31, it is going to be say 16 ka square. Straight away from here you will get 16 into 2, 32, minus 1, 31. So you got 31, so n equals to what? 16, right? So what we'll have to do, we have to subtract 16 square minus 6 square. But please try to understand, here the 11 is going to be minus, so straight away first of all do the 16 ka square, so that is 256 minus 36, that equals to 220. But 11 is going to be included, it mentioned that 11 is included, so you have to add 11 in that, so it is going to be 231. Some of you may say that, so straight away I will use the AP formula and get the answer. Not an issue, this is a very simple question, but I think most of my viewers and audience is not aware of this particular formula, that's why I use this thing. Actually you must remember 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 n, that equals to n into n plus 1 upon 2. Similarly 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square dot 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 n square, that equals to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6. You must remember this, it must be on your tip, right? Similarly 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube dot 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 n cube, that equals to n into n plus 1 upon 2 ka whole square, right? You must remember these formula, and similarly remember this thing as well, because it is going to help you in examination. Moving to the next question. Next question says, let me first move for the next question. Next question, you just go through the next question. Yes, this is once again one of my favorite question. The one favorite question, why? Because this is something which is you are going to get in the examination. Maybe in TCS, may not be in TCS, maybe in other exams, Cognizant or any other competitive exams. So this is once again a very good question. Question says, find the maximum power of 501 in 500 factorial. Straight away understand this. In 500 factorial, what is the maximum power of 501? Now, most of the time students used to answer right D, because they think that 501 is greater than 500 factorial, but that is not the case. 500 factorial is going to be a very big number, but you might be aware of how to calculate these type of questions, finding the maximum power of any number. But that method, that divided by that number method, is used only for prime numbers, and 501 is not a prime number, right? So we'll have to factorize 501 first of all. So factor of 501 is 167 into 3. Now you'll have to find, and 167 is a prime number and 3 is a prime number. Now you can apply that trick. So what you have to do, normally students used to get the maximum power of this as well as this, right? And then they take the common part. But my dear friend, 3's maximum power in 500 factorial is going to always be high in comparison with 167, and the common factor of these two are always going to be the answer. So we are not necessary, we are not needed to find out the power of maximum power of 3. We'll straight away find 167, and then you will get one straight away 501. So 500 divided by 167, greatest integer will have to do, right? You are not going to take the decimal part, so it is going to be 2. And next is 2 divided by 167, that equals to 0. So you will have to, I'm not supposed to do this step, but I did it for some of you. So it is going to be 0. So sum of this, so it is going to be 2. So maximum power of 167 is 2. So 501 maximum power is 2. So straight away you'll get that answer. Why I took this question? Because this question is being asked in a different way as well. Sometimes examiner used to ask this, that when 500 factorial is going to be divided by 501, right, what will be the remainder? And most of the time students used to think that, okay, there must be some remainder or something like that. No, there is no remainder as such. Why? Because 500 factorial divided by 167 into 3. In 500 factorial you will get 167. In 500 factorial you are going to get 3 as well. So here the remainder is 0. 500 factorial is going to be divided by 167 and 3. So 501. So remainder is 0. So that is another question which can be asked in paper. So moving to the next one, just go through the question. The question says, yes, once again a very good question. I think this is also from the sample paper of TCS Nqt. This here the question is being asked that two trains are moving in the same at the same time from station X and Y. So here is X and here is Y, and A is moving from here and B is moving from this direction towards each other. After passing each other, they may be passing each other here, maybe, right? Then the time is given. What is the time? After passing each other, A and B takes T hour. A takes T hour and B takes 8 hours. After passing T hours, after passing 8 hours. See, you will, you have to apply a, straight away formula of VA upon VB equals to root under of TB upon TA, right? There is deduction of this formula. You may have seen that formula. I'm not going to deduct it here, but this formula is going to be utilized for solving this type of question. And believe me, you are going to get these type of questions in the paper. So here VA is how much? 100. Say B is getting 25% more speed than A. So I took VA as 100, then VB is 125. That equals to root under of TB upon TA. TB is what? TB is given 8 and here it is T. TA is T. Don't do the mistake of TA upon TB. It's always TB upon TA, root under of TB upon TA. So you'll do the calculation and you will get T equals to 12.5 hours. So the correct answer is this. This is a straight away question, simple question, and but this type of question is going to be asked from time and distance. You can watch our videos on topic specific videos from Explore 360 channel. It is time and distance video, classical video recorded by Rakesh sir, and then time and work, number system, everything is there. Permutation combination by Karan sir, and arithmetic portion is recorded by Dikshant sir. So you'll get the best of the best lot. I don't think that you will find anyone explaining the quant part so lucidly. So you can get benefited out of that, and this is the high time, my dear friend. You must go for the kill, because doing right thing at right time is very much essential in getting success in the life. So my humble suggestion, give your 200% in this placement time. Moving to the next question. This is my favorite one. Means I love this question. You may get this type of question, you may not get this type of question, but since this is my favorite, so I put this question in this paper. Find the last two digits of this particular expression. I have, there is a video available recorded by me only on this, finding out the last two digit. So what you have to do, 41 to the power, say let us take 43. I'm least bother about the rest of the numbers. Why? Because there is no need of, these numbers for finding out the last two digits. It is going to be 61 to the power 81, something like that. We don't require even 8 and 4, but I took this. So 1 straight away, 1, the unit digit is 1, and the next step is multiply this 4 with this number. So 4 into 3 is 12, so 2, 21, plus this is 1, and 6 into 1, that equals to 60. So 61 is the last two digits of this expression, and 21 is the last two digits of this expression. We'll have to add this. It is going to be 82, straight away answer 82, right? Here it was simple because it was ending with 1. You will find difficulty in finding last two digits in whole mathematics, in number system. Specifically, the most difficult part is finding out last two digits of a number, right? You must watch the video, and then you will solve all type of questions related with finding out the last two digits. Moving further, eighth question. Now, eighth question is from permutation and combination. Our civil engineer friends are going to bit worried, right? Why they are going to be worried? Not worried, but here the question says that 6 civil engineers are not going to sit along, with each other. So 10 software engineers are there, 6 civil engineers are there, and in how many ways can they be seated around a round table so that no two civil engineers will sit together? Here I am going to have a different approach. In permutation combination, you can use whatever the approach you wanted to use. Here I am going to use two things. First one is the circular permutation, and then simple permutation. 10 software engineers can sit along the in the circular round table in how many ways? In 10 minus 1 factorial ways, circular permutation. So straight away you will get 9 factorial. But the problem is with civil engineers. Civil engineers are not going to sit together. So I'm going to mark. I'm trying to make things simple to understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let us say 10. So these are the software engineers. Now, where the civil engineers are going to sit? Here, 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 and here. So all the civil engineers are going to sit in between the two software engineers. So how many ways are there for the civil engineers? It is 10. You count this, it is 10. So out of 10 ways, they are going to sit, the 6 people are going to sit. So it is going to be 10p6. So straight away the answer is going to be 9 factorial into 10p6, which is equals to 10 factorial divided by 4 factorial. So answer is A. This one was simple, but in TCS you will expect good questions from P&C as well as probability. You can watch our P&C and probability video from our YouTube channel, and that is being recorded by our expert Karan sir. Moving to the next question, and the next question is okay, this is from profit and loss. A shopkeeper sells an article at a 20% profit. Had he purchased it at 10% loss less and sold it for rupees 18 uh, less, then he would gain 30%. What is the original cost price of the article? Let us say CP, I am going to take CP as 100. You could expect these type of question. I'm putting a star because you will get these type of question in the paper normally. So let us CP is as 100. Now what shopkeeper did, sells an article at a 20% profit. So 100 to 120, right? Had he purchased it at 10% less, if the CP is 10% less, so 100 say 10% less, it is going to be 90, right? And he had gained 30% on that. I'm not taking 18, I will use that later on. He had sold it at 30% profit. So 90's 30% is 27. So you have to add 90 plus 27 and that equals to 117. Now here the difference of SP selling price is how much? It is 3, right? So this is a difference in selling price, but our difference is rupees 18. So we took this 100. Now everything is going to be multiplied with 6 because 3 difference is coming when we had taken CP as 100. So multiply this with 6. So you have to multiply this with 6. So what is our original cost price? That is 600. Once again, those who don't understand how to solve these type of question, they may get confused. So I highly recommend that go and watch our percentage and profit and loss video recorded by our expert Dikshant sir, from the Explore 360 YouTube channel.